Good morning, everybody. It's early morning, Sunday, October 6th, and we've got our first Olympian ready for picking. So this Olympian fig I got when, as we say, I was a newbie in the hobby of fig collecting, and I ordered it online from wherever I was able to find it. And it came, and this is its third year. It had some growing troubles in the beginning. It had stunted growth. And so last year I decided, you know what, I'm just going to put it in ground. It's supposed to be hardy. We're here in 5B/6A. They upgraded us to a 6A, but I don't want to count on that. We get really cold here, down to -19, -20 Fahrenheit. And so I put it in ground last year, and it had like minimal coverage or protection anyway. It died down to the ground, and this is all new growth from the ground, from the roots up. So the roots survived. And just to let you know that this area, well, it's touching water, and so my concern was, does this ground really freeze up like the water does during winter? And so the answer was it survived. Regardless of, I don't know what's happening here, it survived. And so did the Chicago Hardy. And so I planted this guy here, which I thought was a Desert King. It is not a Desert King. I don't know what it is. And so we will find out maybe next year, who knows. And I put the Hollier in ground, or Hoye, or Oye, yes, LSU Oye is how it's pronounced. And I put that in ground, and as soon as I did that, it started giving me more figs and new leaves, baby leaves on the top. Is it budding out anywhere else? I don't think so. It's just budding out with figs. So that's really cool. I put the Negron in ground. It was really stalled this year because I had done a major pruning to it, and not sure it took it very well, but it's got new growth after I put it in ground, which is a good sign. I didn't kill it. Rondi Bordeaux, loaded with new growth now. It's giving me one fig after a major stalled, let's see if I can find it, there it is, major stalled growth after heavy pruning last year. I don't think it was the pruning per se. I maybe I did it wrong. I'm not sure, honestly, but maybe it was a combination of things. I also had spider mites and poor growing conditions for it, lack of ventilation in the greenhouse, and so I think there were multiple factors that affected these two, in addition to probably not enough nutrients left in their soil after 3 years, because these guys are really, really vigorous growers, as is the Oye. And so I wonder if they go through the nutrients a lot faster than the other fig trees. And so just bear in mind. And so once I put them in ground, they started busting with new growth. And so we will see next year if these survive, because I put them in ground and later in their life cycle, wondering if that's gonna help them to take the cold that is yet to come, and we will do our best to protect everything in here, because I'd rather have them growing in ground and be really vigorous and give me a lot of figs. Anyway, so back to our first Olympian. So let's pick it. It's supposed to taste like peaches, guys. So it's on the smaller side. I've seen Olympians that are really large. Okay, here's the leaf pattern. And I'm going to set the camera down and we're going to just open it up right here. Beautiful. It's pretty chilly out here. The nights are down to 50s, sometimes 40s. And right now it's about 65 degrees out here. Still on the chilly side. It feels colder than 65. Let's give it a taste. Delicious. They sell these in stores, and it's probably the most delicious Olympian I've ever had. Much better than the ones that they have in stores. Does it taste like a peach? No. Not this one anyway. It tastes figgy, very sweet, juicy, cold on the teeth. And let's see. The skin is a little bit leathery because of the cold temperatures that night, but very sweet and juicy. I don't detect any seed crunch. Yep, that's the Olympian. Hopefully they start tasting like peaches, the rest of them. But we'll see. There's nothing wrong with this flavor either. It's very good. Figgy, sweet. Not really. I don't taste any berry other than figgy. Sort of like a mulberry maybe, again. But a very light, a tiny hint of mulberry. Olympian. Thanks, guys.